What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and my new office. It's coming along kind of nice. I'm liking it. It's kind of sweet. But that's not what today is about. Today is about getting to drive Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s personal Spec 5 10th anniversary, hopping in an Ultra 4 truck with Loren Healy, and getting to have a little fun at Holley Ford Fest. So what do you say we jump into today's episode? Right now am driving in a vehicle that I have told you guys many times that I personally myself would like to have, and I plan on getting, and that is the RTR Spec 5 10th anniversary. And it's not just any RTR Spec 5 10th anniversary. I am actually driving Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s personal RTR Spec 5 10th anniversary edition. This thing is freaking amazeballs. It's got a 750 horsepower Ford Performance Phase 2 supercharger on there. It's outfitted with an automatic, which is, oh man, this thing gets after it like nothing else. I absolutely love this vehicle. I don't know if I personally myself would get it in an automatic. Vaughn actually said that he doesn't mind having it in an automatic. He's got plenty of cars that are stick shift. He doesn't need it, you know? If he wanted to go out and start drifting, he could drift this car, no problem. But this is a great car just to cruise in. I'm halfway through a 4-hour drive back to the lab in Concord, and yeah, she nice. And in case I didn't mention, I'm cruising back up there with my buddy Corey, who is driving the RTR Series 1 powered by Ford Performance. Of course, that's not really a color that you can miss with this big-ass Jolly Rancher cruising through town. So I try and give myself a little bit of space, because if the cops are out and about, they're gonna see him first, long before they see me. It's kind of like anybody who cruises around behind what used to be my blue car or Gabby's Need for Green car. Now, this car isn't mine, so I'm not the type that's gonna beat on somebody else's car, but I will give you guys a small little pull just to see how quick this thing is, all right? We're going well below the speed limit at this point in time, so. So, there is no need for this, okay? And I tell people this all the time. Nobody needs a Mustang. You know, nobody technically needs an RTR. Nobody needs a 10th anniversary, but you want one, and that's why you want one. This thing is so stupid that you can't help but smile. And oh my God, they say you can't put a price on the special things in life. You can, and it's the cost of this 10th anniversary package. Okay, so one last one for you guys, and then it's back to just normal cruising. Up there is the Series 1. Now here is the Series 1. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm getting one of these. Adding to the excitement of being able to drive the 10th anniversary, we went to Beach Bend Raceway Park in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Sits alongside an amusement park. It's a really nice facility. I was there a couple years ago, or last year actually, but this year they added an off-road course so we could bring the Ultra 4 trucks out and have a little bit of fun, but we'll get into that a little bit later. When we first arrived, what we did was we went and got our credentials, hopped on our golf carts, and went and got a lay of the land to see how the weekend was gonna go. Setup went really easy as always, because we have a top-notch crew. We actually had the Ultra 4 guys there with us, and this was my first time meeting them. One thing that was kind of cool is we got to see how they did Bigfoot coming off of the trailer with these itty-bitty tires, which is kind of cute. 10th anniversary was there on display, but we also had both Ultra 4 trucks, Loren and Vaughn's. We brought Chelsea's demo car, Vaughn's demo car. We bought the F-150 muscle truck, the Funhaver Fox, and we brought 2 Broncos, both the RTR Bronco and the Funhaver Bronco. This is my first time getting to see and drive the Bronco, and I really enjoyed it. For the RTR Bronco, you're getting your signature LED lights in the RTR grille. We're also going to have Tech 6 wheels on there, 17x9s. Everybody's been asking about these rock sliders. They have a bolt-on design with a tire kick-out. Our graphics are going to have multiple colorways that you can choose from. Our tire swing out here around back is going to allow you to keep the rear view camera from factory, as well as our jerry can holder off to the side, which can be used for multiple things as well. Our rear bumper still allows you to use your sensors. The thing is pretty sick. We had a good turnout for the crowd over the weekend. Corey and I were set up down at the end of the Fun Havard rig. We had event specials going on. We had tire displays. We had a lot of vehicles on hand, as well as several RTRs here, like Maryland, Jeremy's car from Ohio. We had this great Orange Fury RTR, as well as this Ruby Red RTR. We also had people sporting a lot of our products, like this guy who was running autocross all weekend with his Aero 7s that he had powder coated green. There were a lot of great cars there throughout the weekend that we saw. Superformance had some great GT40s. We also had these Cobras sitting here, which were pretty freaking sick. I want to build one of these things. We went up near the autocross, which had a lot of cool, very capable vehicles. Going to the show field, same thing, a lot of unique vehicles. One thing that stopped me though was this pair of focuses. Like if you look at this one is pretty sick. This one had a killer wing on the back. It had nitrous. It had carbon fiber tips on the exhaust, as well as the carbon fiber rear valance. I went up to the white one, started checking out the engine, which looks cool, but then something caught my eye over here. I'm sure y'all have seen it by now. Behind all this carbon, that's a Coyote 5.0 Whipple charged engine in this thing. In a Ford Focus, people. Inside, there's a Mustang wheel, and it was a 10-speed automatic. You gotta be kidding me. This thing was so sick. This guy here, he had just bought his GT Performance Pack Mach-E and let Vaughn drift it. Dude was sick. We also got to go out in the Ultra 4 trucks, which was a ton of fun, which I never got to do before. Whole nother level. I'll actually let you guys come along with me as I ride out here with Loren in here. This is actually us jumping right here, but it's a whole different feeling from inside the vehicle. So what do you say we go ahead and hop inside? This was without a doubt one of the best times of my life. I can't put into words how cool that was. And then to top it off, I got to even load some of the vehicles into the truck, which I've never got to do before, but I can see why people get a little claustrophobic in this thing, because it is very, very tight in here. We're dealing with some very expensive equipment. But to congratulate myself, me and the boys, we went into Nashville to kind of celebrate a job well done. And I'd never been to Nashville before. It was very, very great. We shut down the city and had so much fun. And man, if you get a chance, go. that does it for this video. I mean, it had a little bit of everything. I got to drive Vaughn Gittin Jr.'s 10th anniversary. I got to hop in an Ultra 4 truck with Loren Healy, and I got to spend a great time in Nashville with all of my friends. As you can hear, I lost my voice. Maybe you did too as you cheered along with us. But I mean, I guess it'd probably be weird if you lost your voice cheering along to a YouTube video, and then your mom's probably wondering what's going on in your room. I'm just assuming that you live at home with your mom, considering you're cheering for a YouTube video, but that's neither here nor there. If you are new to the channel, thank you guys so much for joining us. We are finally over 500 subscribers, which for me is pretty cool considering I just do this stuff on the side, not really expecting much to come of it. But if you want to continue along on this journey with us, whether it's doing trips like this or working on stuff in the garage, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit those bell notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff that's going to happen. Next week, Gabby's taking over the channel and doing a little bit of work on her Spec 2 out in the garage. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's a good one. If it is, awesome. If it's not, we'll all be watching it together because I'll be there with you. Until the next time, peace.